Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Mount & Blade: A World of Ice and Fire campaign. Now then, first and foremost, allow me to apologize for the delay in the new video. It has been almost 2 weeks since I've been able to record. I'm very sorry about that. I thought that as soon as I moved back to the capital, I'll be able to start recording again and, you know, be able to record a video 2, 3, 4 a day, whatever the case. But unfortunately, like I mentioned in the community post, things at work have been very, very hectic. We're essentially reopening a hotel. There's a lack of staff, a lack of organization, but definitely not a lack of work. So essentially on an off day, I just randomly get a message, hey, I need you here, and I had to arrive. So that is the reason why there haven't been any videos. Once again, very sorry. But hopefully things have now calmed down to the point where we can once again begin recording at least a video per day. I can't promise 2 or 3 videos like I was able to do during the actual quarantine. But hopefully I'll do as much as I can promise you that much. So then, let us see where we left off, shall we? Last we left off, we entered cohort to order the smithing of a new Valyrian steel blade. In the meantime, I tried going to Mir to see if I could possibly open another enterprise there, but unfortunately not. Reason being, well, we kind of had a mission to go and save a damsel in distress all the way over at the in the Iron Islands. Of course, we did not go and do that, and because of that, our standing in Mir was way too low to actually be able to open an enterprise there. Oh well. I did buy some meat to actually get it back to neutral, so one more week, one more trip to there, and we might be able to get an additional enterprise there. As soon as I came back, though, I did go and pick up the Valyrian longsword. Now, here's the thing. For whatever reason, because it was a longsword, I really thought that it was going to be a two-handed weapon. Turns out it's not. It is a one-handed weapon, and I absolutely love it. I actually went into the arena with this beautiful piece of steel, and let me just show you what the difference. I mean, granted, I didn't do that many, if any. I think I did like 1 or 2 of these fights on camera. So I don't know how much of a difference you'll actually be able to see, but I can legitimately just one-hit absolutely everybody. I was expecting the sword to be really slow. I don't know. Like I said, I was expecting it to be a two-handed weapon, or at least be wielded as such. But no. Here we are. Here we go. 1 strike, 1 kill, and as you can see, I'm doing 150 damage to these guys. Now, granted, I would absolutely love if there was also like a Valyrian spear, you know, since we are planning on hopefully staying on our mount for as long as possible during battles. Ow! Did not realize that was actually gonna reach me. But yeah, like you see, like consistently at least 100, if not 150 damage. Granted, these guys, I mean, that was a veteran fighter over there. Granted, they don't really have armor, but if I can one-shot these guys, I can probably either 1 or 2-shot the enemies that we'll be meeting on the battlefield, unless, of course, we get shot at by like 50 archers at once. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but hey. Bam. Also, you guys were actually upset at me, or somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was upset at me for going into a tournament and betting on myself, like, in the last, I think, 2 or 3 rounds. I did not realize that if your relation with the town that you're doing the tournament in rises, that the amount of money that you get from bets actually goes down. I did not realize that. I thought it was the same as it is in Gekkokujo, for instance, or the vanilla as well, where essentially, yes, you get a full payday at first, but the more tournaments you do, or rather, the more tournaments you win, the less money you actually earn. But then if you don't go into the town to do tournaments for like, I don't know, a set amount of time, I don't really know how long it actually takes, but if you come back in like half a year or something, like in-game year, the payday is gonna be reset. You're gonna get the full payday. What's more, in both in Gekkokuja and the vanilla, if you actually place a bet on yourself but end up losing, there's actually more money in it for you. But then again, I guess it's not exactly the same, considering here we actually did win the tournament, so the same, shall we say, rules. I thought I was gonna get him, and I could turn to the other guy and attack him as well, but oh well. So yeah, as you saw, a lot of damage with this, and I am absolutely loving it. What is more, I've been trying to decide what to do next. I really want to construct the obsidian mine before we join like Dragonstone or something. So we will probably go about and try and collect as many resources as possible. Like I mentioned, the resources required for the obsidian mine are 20 pieces of stone, 30 pieces of wood, and 15 pieces of tools. Now, I've been wondering where exactly we could actually keep all of these resources that we could then use in the obsidian mine, and no easy answer really came to, you know, other than possibly, I don't know, joining Dragonstone, the Dragonstone Kingdom under Stannis, join them, possibly try and get ourselves a castle or maybe even a town, and use the inventory in that castle/town to try and store all of these things until finally being able to transport them to Dragonstone and build the obsidian mine. But then, one of you reminded me that there is a ruined castle somewhere in this area right here. My guess, it's probably somewhere over here because of the natural harbor over there. It would be a pretty good guess, plus there's actually some foliage over there, so the map was certainly not meant to end in that part. Unless it's somewhere over there, that's also a possibility, but would it be that close to the Kaisersan? I'm not too sure. But we'll go and check like this area right here, try and find the castle. I don't know. I'm hoping that if we actually get the castle, that will mean that we are going to start a faction of our own. That does not mean that we cannot join Stannis. Like, we can still pledge our allegiance to Dragonstone, and we will still keep the town most likely under our control, though the town is not a completely functional town. If I remember correctly, you do not have an inn in the town, you do not have, or rather castle, sorry, I guess it's castle town. I guess it's more of a castle. But yeah, you don't have an inn, you don't have like a guild master, I don't even think you have a market in it. So yeah, it's definitely a castle, but if nothing else, at least we can store our resources there. Granted, it's quite a long way to Dragonstone, but if we actually manage to earn some money, or rather save up some money, to be able to buy a ship or two, that would make the transportation and everything much easier. And granted, it sounds like a lot, like 20 stone, 30 wood, 15 tools. As far as the cost goes, the cost is not that great. What is great, or rather large, is the amount of time that we're probably going to have to be searching about, because actually finding 30 pieces of wood is most likely not going to be that easy. As you saw, we already have 3 pieces of stone. We just bought some tools from Kohor. The reason I got these tools, though, was because, if I'm not mistaken, we do require some tools. If we actually check Old Valyria right here, Sir Janis Lyran, blessed be his soul, I believe he has left us. I don't recall him still being in our party. Indeed, he is not. He was on top. He is no longer here, so I don't know. You guys said that he can't really die, so I'm not sure where we actually lost him. I'm not sure if he actually died in one of our battles, Or, God forbid, I wasn't even paying attention when we fled from the White Walkers. I'm kind of hoping that we didn't really leave him at the mercy of the White Walkers when we escaped them. By the way, what is going on? Wait. The north, the north, the north. All of this is the north. This is the Night's Watch, but this is all the north. Then is all the free folk have left. Holy damn. Oh boy, so the north is gonna be the first guys that are gonna be hit by the White Walkers, most likely. But this does mean that there are not gonna be any, or rather there won't be any more giants or anything going about there. I'm just kind of amazed that the north has managed to actually take all of these locations without encountering the White Walker party that we saw over there. Well, whatever the case. Somebody also suggested that we might actually just use our own settlement, but the thing is, the only reason we would possibly want to use our settlement would be to garrison our units in it. That's it. You do not, like, I do not recall... Because I tried this in between, in between episodes. I actually tried to make, like, a separate save, and I went and made the settlement. I even upgraded the settlement to the 2nd tier, and it didn't do anything. We did not get a chest in it, so unfortunately, the settlement is essentially going to only be useful for, well, I mean, there is an inn inside the settlement, so at least your units can actually raise their morale and whatnot, and you can garrison them. I believe it goes like 1st tier it's 50 units, 2nd tier I think it's like 120 or something like that, 3rd tier I think it's 250, but that is it. No more than that can be garrisoned in there. Of course, if we wanted to garrison our entire army, we would have to get to tier 3, but in order to get to tier 3, it would take a lot of resources as well. Resources that I would much rather save up and simply build the obsidian mine, quickly join Dragonstone, and that is it. What's more, if we actually go and find this castle, if I'm not mistaken, that we will essentially create a faction without going to war with anyone, which I'm kind of hoping we don't end up in a war with, like, Volantis or something, because Volantis has been very aggressive in this area. And by this area, I mean, let me see, what do I want to give you? Some more shield, I suppose. Pole arms, bam. Two-handed weapons, sure, bam. Volantis has been very aggressive in Essos. Val, I guess I'll give you a point in intelligence, so that you are rounded up. Nothing really open, though, for her. Huh. The heck do we actually upgrade for you? Trainer? Entertainment, engineer, first aid, surgery... We'll just go into trainer, I guess. One-handed weapon will give you pole arm there, and that is it, right? Yeah. And like I mentioned in the last episode, you will notice all of these guys at the final stage before, or rather, the last before final stage. Is that how you say it? Basically, almost final stage. There's just one more stage ahead of this. But yeah, the reason I've been doing that is because of the cost. We don't really have the gold to, or rather the silver stacks to upgrade all of these guys to the maximum level. So I'm basically just saving up money there as well. Still upgrading them at least to that point so that we do have a strong army. Plus, we're keeping the weekly cost. Granted, it's very high right now, but... we're keeping it lower, because as soon as we upgrade all of these guys, you can bet your sweet bippy this is gonna jump to like 10k or 12k or something. Granted, now with all of the enterprises and everything, we are earning enough, but enough babbling. Good God, I've been babbling for the 15 minutes right now. I'm really hesitant about going straight through the Kaisersan. So I'm thinking we go to Norvos. Is there a natural bridge over there? There's not. So we go to Norvos. Around here, there's a natural bridge. No natural bridges there. Good God, so many rivers, but no bridges. What is going on? Or we simply go straight from Kohor up to Arnoy to sell Horus and then Valisar, Volantheris, Volantis. The reason I want to visit all of these places is to try and get as many resources as possible, and then we'll go in this direction. And we'll check over here. I'm not sure. I mean, the castle might be over here. But if it's not here, we'll go down here and check this place, since there is a natural harbor over there. Really should have actually just checked the internet, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have? Wait, I didn't. No, these guys do not have black crows, do they? For us to actually get rid of these prisoners that we've gotten. Dothraki raiders. Yeah, we got attacked by a Dothraki raider party. I did not realize it would be as annoying as it was to fight them. I'll be completely honest with you. The fact that they had, like, they were all skirmisher cavalry, which meant that they were doing the, you know, hit and run, basically, right towards you, shoot at you, and then run away. Essentially doing the Kergit Kanat in the vanilla strategy. Gendry will get you to level 9 over here in order to give you, let's see, do we give you one more shield, perhaps? Sounds good to me. We'll give you one more shield so that you're even more effective on the battlefield. There. That's pretty much it. We will not be upgrading any more units. I would love to actually just keep saving up. Dorne has declared war against the Reach. Sure thing. I mean, these parties are absolutely everywhere, so I am trying to be careful. You're kidding me. There is no... Oh my god, I thought there was at least gonna be some sort of way to get for us to get around here. We have got to be careful. This might come back to bite us in the butt. Pirates. Oh god. There's a Dothraki patrol. Is that somebody else? Yeah, that's a Norvosia, I think. Actually raiding that, so I'm guessing we're still safe even if we go around? Come on, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Do not bump into any Dothraki raiders, please. Patrol, leave me alone. Okay, good. I'm not saying that we're completely out. That's definitely not the route that I wanted. I wanted to buy a few more things, but hey, goat herd. How are we on food? Do we want any of that meat? Nah, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. Who was that? DC. We'll upgrade your strength to 15, like so. Bada beam, bada boom. Let us continue on our way. Broken men. So they're everywhere, even in Essos. Though I guess broken men are just deserters. Okay, so let's check here real quick. Oh, I thought I already let go of control. Sorry about that. But like I mentioned, for whatever reason, when I turn off the cheats, or rather, yeah, when I turn off the cheats, I keep getting like error messages or some sort of script messages and stuff like that. That's why I have the cheats on, but I really don't use them. Like even in between the episodes, so yeah, it's not over here. Even in between episodes, I don't jump about with this command. If I accidentally click like I did just now, I do exactly what I just did and click right back where I was. Not seeing it. Pirates... What? Pirates landing party. There's an actual harbor. In our... Oh, there it is! Ruined castle. I mean, the mission did say watch out for slavers and pirates. We do have 10,000 silver stacks. We definitely have 50 men. And we do have some tools. Hopefully one piece of tools will actually be enough. The fact that we had to go through the Kaisersan instead of through, like, all the entirety of Volantis. But yeah, you can see what I mean. Like, Volantis not only has their original four towns over there. I believe they even took, yeah, they took Jorar. Tyrosh was destroyed by them. They took Nisar over there. Shroyan, or Kroyan, Chroyan, however you want to pronounce that. Yeah, they're being very, very, very aggressive. But okay, this is a big moment, I suppose. If we actually do this, there is a chance, since we will have our own faction, that somebody like Volantis or something is going to declare war on us. Now, if that were to happen, if that were to indeed happen, I'm not sure if the game actually blocks you from swearing fealties to somebody if you're at war. Because if Volantis suddenly declares war on us, I'm gonna try and find a way to actually get to Dragonstone, to actually get to Stannis and swear allegiance to him. And I'm not sure if that would end the Volantis war against us, since technically speaking we would not be our own faction anymore, but we would be part of Dragonstone, or if that's gonna pull Dragonstone into the war. I'm not completely sure how that part of the game actually works. But sure, let's head into the ruined castle. Let's see it. You've come across a ruined castle. There are many scattered throughout the known world, most destroyed by the Valyrians using the full might of their dragons in an attempt to eradicate their foes. Long ago, this castle was known as Carthagar, and its village Talon. Using the correct tools and knowledge, you could possibly rebuild this one. Be careful though, raiders or slavers could be using this place as their own. Claim this place for yourself and attempt to rebuild this ruin, or leave this place alone. We're gonna attempt to rebuild it. Castle has been rebuilt. Your relation with Talon has improved. Carthagar has improved. Quest completed. Old Valyria, we get 1,000 experience. Okay, so one piece of tools was enough for this. You now possess land in your land in your name without being tied to any kingdom. This makes you a monarch in your own right, with your court temporarily located at Carthagar. However, the other kings within the Seven Kingdoms will at first consider you a threat, for if any upstart warlord can grab a throne, then their own legitimacy is called into question. You may find it desirable at this time to pledge yourself to an existing kingdom. If you want to continue as a sovereign monarch, then your first priority should be to establish an independent right to rule. You can establish your right to rule through several means: marrying into a high-born family, recruiting new lords, governing your lands, treating with other kings, or dispatching your companions on missions. At any rate, your first step should be to appoint a chief minister from among your companions to handle affairs of state. Different companions have different capabilities. You may appoint new ministers from time to time. You may also change the location of your court by speaking to the minister. So we'll just appoint a prominent citizen. I kind of want to keep these guys with me. Your new minister can be found in your court in Carthagar. You should consult periodically to avoid the accumulation of unresolved issues that may sap your authority. Ooh, what will be the name of your house? House Kylos? Doesn't have too bad of a ring, does it? House Kylos. Okay, so I've been thinking for a little bit, and I think we never really said what Kylos' full name would be. Now, considering we did say that we were essentially born into slavery and managed to essentially free ourselves afterwards, let's say that Kylos did not have a last name just yet, but decided that once he becomes a lord, somebody actually capable of carrying a last name. I know this is not Japan, where basically commoners did not really have a family name, but hey, I believe his full name would be Kylos Ultio. Kind of sounds good to me, because Ultio in Latin actually means vengeance, avenging, punishment, retaliation. Something Kylos definitely has on his agenda. So House Ultio would be our name. And I know, we are going to be pledging our allegiance to the big man himself, to Stannis Baratheon, which will mean that me basically searching up this house name will mean absolutely nothing. But hey, at least Kylos now has a last name. Kylos Ultio, that's gonna be it. You can now shape the domestic policy of your kingdom. Do you want to change policy now? Nah, just leave it be. It's gonna change, or rather, we're not really gonna be able to change that anyway, or rather, it will go to whatever Stannis sets it to. Due to the loss of Karthigar, your court has been relocated to Karthigar. Strange little message. Morning. We're waiting over here. Oh, hello. Garrison troops has joined the battle on your side. You have no chance against us. Surrender now, or we will kill you all. So the slavers actually came over here. Interesting. Bastards. We will fight you to the end. Indeed. 187 troops ready to fight against their 57. Take the field. I fancy our chances, boys. I fancy our chances. Archers. Right over here. Infantry and spearmen right over there. Cavalry, I don't know, just stay behind. Stay behind, stay behind. Stop trying to get mixed up with the other units. Okay? Okay. Formation order. Spread out a bit. That way you should be a bit more effective. Oh, hello. Oh, cavalry. Nice. Fire. There we go. There we go. That's 3. That's a dead one. Basically, you get in, and as soon as you come close to us, you are dead. Oh, I don't have my Valyrian sword out. That was my mistake. I killed the horse, or rather the camel instead of the guy. Damn. Ah. Come on. There we go. Oh, 2 guys actually made it. Oh, damn. They're actually hurting our guys. But they're all using blunt weapons. That's why most of our guys are still fine. That's why most of our guys got knocked out. Well, of course, they're slavers. Like, their goal is to actually get slaves, right? Why are a bunch of our archers all the way over there? Cavalry, move. Move, 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 move. You're in the way. Or rather, move, like, over there. Possibly strike at them from behind. Sorry, there. There. Just follow me. Pretty sure we're almost done. Our archers are doing an amazing job. Follow me, I say. Come on. The commands are kind of wonky in this mod, I feel. Oh god, my horse is actually really slow. Is this guy gonna survive until I get to him? Yeah! He did indeed. There we go. And that's all they wrote. Finish him off. Possibly even get a few prisoners. That's a no for the prisoners. Actually, we got one. At the end there. Pretty good. 9 minor wounded, so we didn't lose a single unit. That's pretty good. Okay, so slavers are not that dangerous, I guess. They just knock us out. On their side, on the other hand... 17 minor wounded, 9 routed, 31 killed. So we got 17 prisoners. Lovely. There we go. Our money went down by quite a lot. I mean, I just upgraded a few of you guys. And our moolah went down. Alright, so bury the dead, gather and share any loot as is common. Or running a little bit low on food. Leather armor. Broadhead arrows. That's all we got from 50 units? That's not that good, actually. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Thinking about it. I'm kind of thinking, like, I do have a mission to get 5 volunteer soldiers. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell would I accept a mission or at a request for a lord that we're probably never gonna be meeting anymore. The thing is, he was lord of, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those towns over there. So, and for whatever reason, we were on a negative relation with him. Probably because of our religion difference. But as soon as I promised him that, yeah, I would train some soldiers for him, well, all of the, well, or rather, I think it was like 2 towns were his. But yeah, the 2 towns were suddenly completely willing to have us, or rather to allow us the construction of enterprises over there. That is why I did it, and I do have the mission for that, so 5 of these units are going to go away, so the Tiger Cloaks, hopefully they're going to be able to upgrade soon. Volunteer Fighter, oh wait, that's it! Tiger Cloak Soldier, oh, we need Volunteer Soldiers, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me just check, like, I'm kind of thinking about leaving our best guys here. But that would mean we are not very protected. But I do feel like we should at least have some garrison over here, even if we don't go to war. How about I leave, like... I almost upgraded them instead of giving them. If I put, like, 20 of these, like, 10 of these, Tiger Cloak Archers, all 5 of them... I'll leave the Rangers here. Northern House Guard, that's the maximum as well. The ones that... Wait, so if I take these guys back... Oh god, I'm not sure how this is gonna... Oh my god, I just realized... I'm not sure how this actually works. Like, if we put units that would otherwise... Yeah, okay, so I just messed up. All of these guys that would have been upgraded are suddenly not gonna get upgraded. Because this counts as new units now that we took them back. Oh my god, I fricked up. Oh... Well, now it makes no difference, so I basically have to put you back in there. Oh, God, I messed that up. I messed it up big time. I mean, at least these guys, because I didn't put all of them in here, they're all still able to get upgraded. They're all still able to get upgraded. I guess I'm just gonna leave all of the guys that cannot yet be upgraded to the max. This one's already at max, so yeah, put him in there as well. Put him in there as well. Anyone that does not have a plus, I'll even put the spies in there. I'm basically lowering our numbers right now. Plus, there. Sturman's House Knight there. So the garrison is around 60 units. Actually, exactly 60 units. We're still going to be keeping these guys around. The weekly cost went down by half, so that's also pretty good. We're still strong enough, I believe, to be able to fight anything that really decides to try and mess with us. Yeah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be our army. We can still have, like, troop quarters once we finally collect all of the resources and whatnot. Let's just really quickly tour the grounds. I'm curious what the castle actually looks like. I mean, okay, so we basically rebuild the center. Hey there, Studio. Prison Guard, Night's Watch Elite Ranger. Oh, wait, we have a prison? I thought... Right, we do have a prison, we just don't have a prisoner tower. I believe we can actually build that, from, if I remember correctly. I mean... It's a castle. A very, very, very small castle, but a castle nonetheless. I'll take it. I will certainly take it. Does it actually look out to anything? Not really. Alright. Pretty good. Okay, manage these castle. Yeah, we can build a prisoner tower. We can build a blacksmith. We can build a messenger post. What does the blacksmith do? Build this to facilitate the manufacture of tools and weapons. As the party member with the highest engineer skill, DC reckons that building the blacksmith will cost you 3,200 silver stags and will take... Huh. But where do those tools go? I will go on, because if you're actually gonna be... sorry. If you're actually gonna be able to construct tools, or rather make tools, that would be great for us to be able to. The town is a hive of activity. You wish to... The party of the castle of Karthik. Why does it say town, though? See, that's what's confusing me. I realize that it's supposed to be a castle, though. Is it a Lord's Hall? What's the Lord's Hall like? Ah, very basic, but hey. Okay, so this is our minister. This is what I wanted. Chest. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's the first three... That is the first 3 pieces of stone. So, -3, that is 17 more stones. And yeah, I am making notes of all of this, so that we can start gathering up the rest. I don't know. Let's check if Volantis would want to fight us, or what is going on. It takes us to the natural harbor, but the thing is, we don't have... Take a walk around the harbor. We don't have any ships is the thing, so that is another thing that we definitely, like I said, want to save up money for. To actually be able to go with ships. Our guys probably wanna... what is this? You pass through a local village with which appears down on its luck. To give the village a boost, you announce that you will sponsor a sewing and embroidery contest for the gentle ladyfolk of the village, and will reward handsomely... sorry about that. The one who can produce the brightest, most fashionable, yet suitably manly new tunic. Reward the village 500 stacks for their efforts, and declare the prettiest girl in village to be the winner, instructing her where your tent is. You cast your eyes disappointingly, scold the village elder for not treating the matter seriously, declaring that these rags are not filled for dishcloths. You storm out of the village, or... Good God, I can't even read that! You collect various colored tunics brought to you and amusingly think to yourself, these would be good to cloth your hounds in winter or for some type of hound race derby. You compliment the village elder. We're not really into debauchery, so maybe we just do this. Got item, a long tunic. The village is pleased and slowly spreads word of your good deeds. We gain a little bit of renown. How's our renown going, by the way? 440. Still 160 for the next Valyrian steel sword. Inventory. Oh, okay. We can definitely get rid of that. Speaking of, let's also check. Yeah, you can. The leather armor is definitely going to be good for you. That's pretty much it, though. City of Road, Gendry. 2311. Okay, just remember 2311, 2311. 2813, that's better. Podjo Campaign. 2311, that's the same. Silva. I think you also have the same. Yep. DC. Actually have something better. Val. Also better. Last one, Daisy Mormont. We did pick up 4118. Wait a minute. Milady, I'ma take that. Medium armor, penalties. Yeah, I know. And also heavy armor. Good God, what sort of penalties are we gonna be getting over here? I wonder. Daisy Mormont, I kind of forgot, what are you good in? Navigation. Silva, you already have bow and arrows, but let me just see. Perhaps... Nope, +9 damage, that's already the maximum. Okay. Do we want anyone else to be an archer? Perhaps DC. He's our engineer. And something tells me that having an engineer in the back line rather than the front line would also be pretty good. His power draw is 0 so far though, but he's still only level 13 and his strength is 15, so we'll be able to upgrade power draw pretty quickly. Probably just keep upgrading intelligence so that he will be able to get a better engineering skill, as well as using those points to upgrade his power draw and other offensive or rather battle skills. With that said, I'm gonna give you these arrows. There. And we're done. We are done. Let's head to Volantis real quick. Let me just check the reports. Forgot where. I think it's in the camp. No, it's in the characters sheet. There we go. Party. Sorry, yeah, as you can tell, it's been a while since I've played. Lack of rest has already been minus 26, so yeah, we definitely need to have a rest as soon as we can. Get to Temple of the Lord of Light. We're in Volantis. Trade with locals. Smelling pork. We'll just sell that. There are some tools. Timber. Wait. Does wood equal timber? Oh god. Because the thing is, when I was at the obsidian mine, it said wood. But timber, technically speaking... Oh god. I am unsure right now. One thing I'm sure of is that we're definitely taking more food. Definitely. I mean, we're taking the tools, that's for sure. This timber count as wood. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, and let's hope that it does. Okay, leave. Volunteers. God, we actually have to go around, huh? Slavers. Are they gonna try? No, they're running. Okay, good. So they're not as dummy-dum-dum. Sarmel, that's a castle. It's not a town, so sell Horus. There are competitions here. I mean, the episode has gone on for quite a while, so I guess the next episode will start with hopefully a successful competition. And we'll go and buy a bunch more stuff, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to actually check if timber is the same as wood, because if it is, then Volantis is definitely a very good place to actually get all of that wood. Again, if timber is wood. And we got, what, 4 pieces of timber over there? Yes, indeed, 4 of it. So, a couple more trips to there, and that's gonna be 30 wood already. And if each town gives us 1 piece of tools, all we'll really have to still find is some stone somewhere. And we might actually be able to build that obsidian mine before you know it. At any rate, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, sorry for the delay in the new video. Hopefully, things are going to get back to... Well, they're not going to get back to normal just yet, but at least a little bit less hectic. We'll see. At any rate, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, if you like what I do, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. You know how it goes. I'll see you next time, and until then, ad gloriam.